This is the Aurzen D1 Pro that has a few upgrades over the D1. It now features 350 ANSI lumens, 150 more than the previous version. It now comes with an infrared and Bluetooth remote, along with much improved sound. Hi and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for joining me in another projector review. In today's video, we're going to be testing Aurzen's latest projector, the D1 Pro. This projector is fully certified by Netflix, Prime and YouTube, which gives a pleasant user experience. On the box it states it has 350 ANSI lumens, along with auto adjustment, 2 10-watt speakers, and its native resolution is 1080p. And I really like the attention to detail with a quick start guide printed on the box. Just scan the QR code for helpful tutorial videos. And the projector comes neatly packaged inside the box. And this is the user manual that's really well detailed, and it gives you valuable information to have you up and running in no time. There's also some helpful cards such as questions and answers and warranty information. I can't show you all of the user manual here, but as you can see it's nicely detailed. But here are the projection distances if you want to know them before you purchase. And these are the cards that come with the user manual. Let's now have a look at this new machine. I really like the new colour choice that Aurzen went with here on this Pro model. It now blends in with all my other gadgets in my household. On the front here we have a thick rubber lens cap that protects the lens, with an IR and autofocus window. Around the side here we have your heatsink. This is where it lets all the heat out, along with a 10-watt speaker. Then we have your AV socket, your headphone jack, 2 USB ports, 1 HDMI port and your power input. And round the back here we have 2 removable dust filters. And on the side here, this is the other 10-watt speaker. On the top of the machine we have touch sensitive controls with a power button, directional keys, a select button and a back button. On the bottom of the machine we have a tripod hole to mount this projector onto a stand or from a ceiling. We also have your 4 rubber feet and a threaded bolt to adjust the height of projection. These little slots on the bottom of the machine is where you change the dust filters, but sadly there's been a slight design change on the D1 Pro. It's missing the pull-out drawers that make it super easy and convenient to clean the dust filters. So this is the old D1. As you can see it's really easy, but with this one the dust filters kind of get trapped in the machine, and even when you try and shake it upside down, the dust filters do not come. Now you can remove the dust filters with a pair of tweezers or something similar, or place a small object inside the grill and flick the filters out from the bottom. These are the accessories that you get with the projector. You get a set of dust swabs to clean the dust from the LCD. You get 1 power cable with a power brick. One HDMI cable and and with the D1 Pro you get an infrared and Bluetooth remote control. On the remote we have a power button, a home button, your focus buttons, menu, select and your directional keys, volume adjustment and back buttons, and individual Netflix, Prime and YouTube buttons. I will now set up the projector and test the fan noise. So we're getting readings of around 55 decibels a few inches from the projector. And over 60 when I'm right next to the vent. Move away by 2 feet and this drops to around 43 decibels. And if I move away by a few more feet, it drops to the 40 decibel range. I was really impressed by the boot up speed of this machine. It auto-focused and auto-keystoned in seconds. To pair the Bluetooth remote, you need to hold down the volume keys until the remote begins to flash. Once the remote's paired, you will see a tick in the bottom right hand corner. Now I won't be covering all the user interface in this review, because it's the same user interface as the D1, which I've already covered, but I'm showing you in real time how fast it is to set this projector up for the very first time. So these are all the languages that you can select from. And this is all your data collection stuff. You don't have to accept it, you can decline it, which I did. I'm now entering my password and connecting to my Wi-Fi network. You have a choice to sign straight into Netflix, but I'm going to skip it for now so I can show you some of the user interface. So now the machine's all set up, I'm going to immediately correct the image size so it fits my projector screen. You just go into the zoom setting where you can decrease the image size by 50%, and the screen zoom goes to a maximum of 100%. Here are all your Keystone adjustments. I've turned mine off so it doesn't keep adjusting the image during this review, but the first option, the projector will automatically autofocus as soon as you turn the projector on. The second option, the projector will autofocus if the projector is moved or knocked at any point. The third option, the projector should adjust the image to fit your projector screen. And the fourth option is obstacle avoidance, so the projector will automatically adjust the image if things get in the way. And this is your 4-point Keystone setting, so if your image is wonky or your walls are not perfectly straight, you can come into this setting and adjust each corner for a perfectly straight image. In the setup menu, we can change the language, change screensaver options, select a sleep timer or auto standby. We can do a USB update or an online update, or reset the projector. These are the picture mode settings, so we have auto bright, standard, custom, cinema, sport and vivid. We also have full control over the brightness, contrast, saturation, hue, sharpness, gamma and colour temperature. In the sound setting, we can also change the bass and the treble. We can turn on dialogue enhancement, so we can set that to off, low, medium or high. We can also turn the keytones on or off, and in the dbx-tv option we have various surround enhancements which will make the sound much clearer with a more pronounced and surround sound feel. In the Bluetooth section, this is where you can pair a set of Bluetooth headphones or Bluetooth soundbars for a more immersive experience. And here's a nice little feature. If we go into the About section, we can even check the device's temperature, which certainly helps if you have this projector on for long periods of time. And just look how snappy this remote is with me zipping around on the home screen. This remote is a massive step up. I can literally point it anywhere at any angle and it responds to my inputs, which is fantastic. Now let's load up Netflix so I can show you just how easy it is to sign in on this machine. All you need to do is just scan the QR code on your mobile phone, confirm it's the correct code on the screen, and it will log you straight in to your Netflix account. And that's it, we're all set. I just love how easy that was. And now we're fully logged into Netflix, you can now see how responsive the Netflix user interface is. It's a pleasant and smooth experience. I can't show you any video playing from Netflix due to copyright reasons, but video played very smoothly indeed. So let's now do exactly the same with Prime so you can see how fast that one is to set up and how responsive that one is. And that's it, we're logged in. I just love how easy Aurzen have made it for the end user. No more inputting long emails and passwords with the remote control. Just scan the QR code and you're done. And the Prime user interface is very responsive on this also, as you can see. Let's now do the same with YouTube, and then we'll load up a video and test image quality. Just look how realistic the water droplets look in this shot. The level of detail this projector puts out for the price is truly remarkable. Now this shot looks fantastic. Looks so realistic. It's like you're there in the water shooting the video. I was really impressed by the stunning image clarity that this D1 Pro puts out. It's slightly brighter and you get a little more colour pop to the image compared to the D1. But honestly, the D1 was so good in my testing, especially for the price. It would be hard to tell the difference unless you have them side by side. So let's put that to the test. I'll then show the difference in sound quality of each machine, so you can hear the improved sound on the D1 Pro. So I hope that test was helpful and you can hear the difference in sound quality. The D1 Pro has far more bass and punch to the sound compared to the D1. And as for image quality, well, the D1 Pro has the slight edge, but as you can see there really isn't much in it, which goes to show just how good the D1 was to begin with. But I'll let you be the judge of what image looks best. Let me know in the comments down below. So I hope that side-by-side comparison was helpful to you all. I'll now show you how to cast music from your phone to the projector, essentially using the projector as a Bluetooth speaker. So just scroll over to the Bluetooth speaker option. Go to the Bluetooth settings on your phone, look for the Easy series and select it, and the projector will pair straight to your mobile. To cast things to the projector, such as pictures, videos or YouTube, just go to the Screencast option, which is in the pull down menu on your phone, and select the Aurzen D1P. I'm using an Huawei phone, and this is called wireless projection instead of Screencast. This may take around a minute to connect. And that's it, we're all connected. I'll now load up YouTube on my phone so you can see the streaming quality. As you can see, video playback is pretty smooth. There's no jerkiness to the image or significant dropouts or glitches when streaming on the D1 Pro. We have excellent picture while streaming content from a mobile phone. Let's now test the screen uniformity. So I notice a slight vignetting, which is darkening in the corners, especially when viewing reds and whites. But this is only noticeable on plain backgrounds. You will never notice this when viewing normal content. Overall, I'd say that the colours and screen uniformity was excellent on this machine, especially for the price. Text sharpness was also great on this machine. Sometimes text can be blurry on one side and sharp in the middle, and vice versa, especially when you've let the projector autofocus itself. I've found it's best to manually focus the projector yourself to dial in much better focus. But this projector will certainly be good for presentations. One thing that really impressed me with this projector was its cooling abilities. I had this projector on for 4 hours solid when testing this product, and the thermal temperature remained between 30 and 40 degrees C, which was truly outstanding. Yes, the fan is quite loud on this machine, but it's clearly serving a good purpose, keeping the projector nice and cool. I just purchased 2 Leo Bodnar HDMI lag testers off eBay. They are both the 1080p versions, but one is slightly older than the other, so has different firmware on. So I'm going to test each one and see if the input lag gives the same reading on both devices. So this is the older version of the lag tester, and we're getting readings of just over 66 milliseconds. I must also point out that I did fully reset the Keystone before testing, as this can also affect input lag. Let's now test the newer one. So I would say that this machine is definitely in the 66 millisecond range, as they are both giving the same readings. Let's now test a couple of games to see how this projector performs when gaming. so I do notice a little lag, but this game feels perfectly fine. It's certainly enjoyable and playable to me. So let's now test a shooting game to see if I can get any kills on this machine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. King of the hill.
Well, there you go. We've got one. This seems alright. So, what are my final thoughts on the D1 Pro? Well, it offers impressive brightness, sound quality and smart features for its price. With its updated brightness to 350 ANSI lumens, it ensures more vibrant visuals. With its Dolby audio and the new dbx-tv Total Sonics technology, it certainly enhances the sound quality. With clear audio and rich bass, it gives a far more immersive viewing experience. And with the Netflix Prime and YouTube certification, it makes the setup hassle-free. So, if you're looking for a reliable and versatile projector without breaking the bank, the D1 Pro is certainly a great choice. So that wraps up this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like. That might help others in search of a new projector. I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I really hope these videos are providing you with some valuable information so you can make a much more informed decision. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all again in another video soon. Bye for now.